Hey guys, it's Drac and I am here at an American style football field. This is a football field. That's an American style football field, but it gives you a good kind of scope of range. The mini Drac is over there at about the 70-yard line, or 70 yards away, because this is an end post and then the other end post is over there. But I am here with this, and it has a label on it, which is cool. It is the MoonShot, www.getmoonshot.com, and these are really cool. Now, for those of you that are as big of a Nerf enthusiast as I am, you'll notice one thing immediately about this ring. This ring is an airfoil. It has about 10 times a lift coefficient as opposed to like traditional projectiles, which is insane. It generates its own lift as it flies. With a little bit of spin, it'll curve up, I guess is the best way to put it. So they go forever. Before this review, the furthest shooting thing on my channel has been Zing products, and Zing products are also elastic powered, same sort of bungee style technology, but they're projectiles, whereas this is an airfoil, so this should go much further, which is just insane. This will probably be the farthest firing thing on my channel. Now, the one thing that you'll notice about this is it looks like the old Koosh Vortex rings, and that's because it's made by the guy who owns that patent and sold it to Nerf in the first place. It's made by Dr. John. He's made his own product with a launcher. Now, the trick to the launcher is this quarter turn system where you're going to pull it back, and as you pull it back to fire, you're going to give it a turn so that it rotates the disc as it launches it. But these are just too cool. This is the large model, and this is, I guess, the medium model, and then there's a miniature model that he has not sent me yet called the Moon Doggy, which is designed to fire moonshot rings but into the distance so that your dog can go and fetch them. So I'm going to use the large model because it gets some of the best performance, and I'm going to fire down towards the mini Drac over there and see if he can't catch them. And you can kind of get an idea for the scope and the range that these things generate. It's not technically like a blaster in terms of, like, it's not designed to fire at people, so it has no real war applications, but it has just a ton of fun applications. And since it is a foam firing projectile device, it definitely has a place on my channel. So here we go. Too cool. You ready, bud? I'm gonna fire another one. And you can see just how much lift these rings get as they fly. I will do a quick demo with the smaller model. I actually use my other hand for it. It doesn't matter which hand you prefer because they're largely ambidextrous devices. He builds them all homemade himself. He presses these out of, I want to say they're styrofoam or styrene, and then the rings are similar. And so this is the biggest custom piece that he makes, and then this is just an end cap with a screw, some ABS plastic tubing, pool noodles, and then a handle for comfort. It's just so cool how ergonomic and how well designed. Alright, so here we go. And this one doesn't go quite as far, and by virtue of spinning it a different direction, it's making it tricky for the mini Drac to catch it. But that is the MoonShot. It's just an awesome foam blaster. These are prototype models, so they're not necessarily exactly what you'll receive if you fund the Kickstarter, but Dr. John has a Kickstarter. I'll put a link to that in the description box below, and you can definitely check it out, help him get funded. He's doing this one independently, which I can appreciate and respect. That's really tough, and to take your own patent to market by yourself just takes a ton of cojones, and this is a really cool product. I think that it has a place in our community, and that it already kind of had a place in our community, but about that sized. So that's the MoonShot. This is my review, and as always, guys, thanks for your viewership. Really means the world to me.